K-pop female idols just keep raising the bar higher and higher when it comes to visuals. With so many stunning idols popping up all the time, it's seriously tough to pick out the hottest one from each group. And to make it even trickier, trying to choose just one member who embodies the group's overall looks feels like mission impossible. So, let's dive into how netizens struggle to pick the main visual in some of the hottest Gen 4 girl groups. Number 1. Espa, Karina vs. Winter. Being the two most prominent members of Espa, Karina and Winter are like the queens of the group. That also leads to everyone always pitting them against each other since they're both drop-dead gorgeous. But seriously, trying to pick who's the prettier one is a total head-scratcher. You know, Karina and Winter both possess stunning faces with perfectly balanced features and proportions. While Karina's got this super cool, high-tech kind of beauty that screams AI, Winter's vibe is mostly gentle and elegant, akin to that of a princess. For instance, we observe that Karina possesses an unbelievably small face with perfectly contoured oval lines, captivating fox eyes, and well-defined jaw lines. These features create an impression that Karina could be computer-generated. In contrast, Winter boasts softer features with a shorter face and big doe eyes, imbuing netizens with a perception of approachability and gracefulness. So, picking out the main visual for Espa ain't an easy task. However, people need an answer, and yeah, though Karina's been rocking it as Espa's beauty queen, always stealing the limelight with her otherworldly looks, and even getting the Korean media all hyped up about her, many still believe Winter should be the presentative visual of the group. You know, since Koreans are all about that fresh, natural, princess-like beauty vibe like Yuna, Suzy, or Irene, the fact that Winter aligns better with Korean beauty standards and SM's specific criteria, she totally fits the bill. But just because Karina doesn't fit the SM beauty mold doesn't mean she's not drop-dead gorgeous. In fact, a lot of netizens are all in on Team Karina for Espa's top visual spot because her beauty is something else. In K-pop, it's pretty rare to find a female idol who's got such a unique and unmatched look like she does. Anyway, can we all just admit that Karina and Winter make one heck of an unbeatable visual duo? Number 2. New Jeans, Minji vs. Haron. So, let's talk about New Jeans for a sec. These girls are like the ultimate all-visual girl group, no doubt about it. Korean netizens have pretty much agreed that comparing them is a total waste of time, especially when it comes to Minji and Haron. While Minji won over everyone's hearts with her innocent puppy look right from the first glance, Haron's got this one-of-a-kind kitten-like vibe that drives fans absolutely wild. To get into the nitty-gritty, Minji's got this graceful vibe going on, both in her looks and how she carries herself. Korean netizens have even compared her beauty to Yun Jin from SES, who they used to call the nation's fairy because she had this unique mix of cuteness, prettiness, and innocence. And let's not forget about Minji's side profile. It's basically the stuff of legends. Her perfect nose and jawline are the talk of the town on Korean online platforms since people just can't stop gushing about it. Now, when it comes to Haron, she's got this adorable face with a teeny tiny nose and these cute heart-shaped lips that just scream chic and sweet. And the highlight on Haron's face is her slanted almond-shaped eyes that make her look like a cat. Haron's one-of-a-kind beauty really makes her stand out from all those other gorgeous female idols who tend to look pretty similar. But you know, even with all that, a lot of netizens still think Minji should be the visual queen of New Jeans because she's more in line with those Korean beauty standards, which include no cat-like eyes but double-lidded big doe eyes. And again, since Minji possesses a more innocent and dreamy vibe like that of renowned K-pop visual queens like Yun Jin, Suzy, or Jisoo, She is the first thing that comes to everyone's minds when talking about the representative visual of new jeans. However, it's important to emphasize that just because Minji has a more gentle and approachable beauty than Haron doesn't mean Haron falls short in any way. In fact, many fans admit that they prefer Haron's beauty because it brings something fresh and exciting to the table rather than just a pretty face. Still, netizens are really scratching their heads trying to figure out who should be the group's visual. They're like, why not both? Because these two both possess exceptional beauty. Number 3. La Seraphim, Kazuha versus Yun Jin. Just like with New Jeans, the looks of La Seraphim members are always blowing up on social media. Netizens can't help but pit Kazuha's innocent and elegant beauty, which totally vibes with Korean standards, against Yun Jin's captivating style and badass aura. For Kazuha, she's got this classy beauty that shines through in every picture. Plus, being a ballerina adds a whole extra layer of enchantment to her vibe. Check out her perfectly balanced facial features with a face that's like a mirror image on both sides and those dreamy eyes. Kazuha's looks are like a magnet for attention. And surely you guys remember when Kazuha first debuted. People couldn't help but compare her to Bae's Suzy, the fortress of Korean beauty, strongly confirming that her visual is not at all average. Now let's talk about Yun Jin. She's like a living Barbie doll with a small face, sparkling eyes, and attractive thick lips. You know what's even more interesting? Yun Jin spent quite a bit of time in America, and that's given her a super chill and liberal vibe that you don't see in a lot of K-pop idols. To this point, picking the visual for La Seraphim has been a real challenge for netizens and fans alike. Yet, since Kazuha's got this kind of Eastern, sweet, and delicate beauty that's really struck a chord with Korean fans, it's no shocker that most of them picked her as La Seraphim's visual. Of course, many others prefer Yun Jin's radiant and lively beauty. People often say that Yun Jin and Kazuha have totally different but somehow perfectly fitting looks, just like the sun and the moon. Number 4. Baby Monster, Ayeon vs. Ruka. This list would be incomplete without Ayeon and Ruka, two members of YG's upcoming girl group, Baby Monster. So, there's a fact that Ayeon's the one who's been grabbing all the attention lately. She's got this doll-like yet rebellious look that's been making fans swoon even before her official debut. You know why? People say she's got the same kind of visual and charisma vibes as Jennie from Blackpink and Yun Jin from La Seraphim. As for Ruka, even though she's Japanese, she doesn't really have those typical Japanese facial features. Instead, she's got a Korean vibe going on that really steals the hearts of Korean fans. Her face is a perfect combination of oval shape, a cute nose, smooth skin, and super full heart-shaped lips that are just a knockout. But what really grabs netizens' attention is her eyelid liner. It's like the icing on the cake, giving her the captivating mix of sophistication and innocence. The interesting thing is, some even say Ruka's looks are kinda like a blend of Minji from New Jeans and Kazuha from La Seraphim. So, she's basically like the ultimate fusion of two top-tier Gen 4 visuals on the scene right now. No doubt, netizens are in a real pickle trying to pick Baby Monster's main visual. But hey, let's chill for a bit cause the group hasn't even officially debuted yet. So, what's your visual pick for each group? And do you think Gen 4 K-pop groups should still have a visual position? Comment down below to share your thoughts with me. And if you're up for more intriguing videos like this, give us a thumbs up and smash that subscribe button on K-pop Cake. Trust me, there's a lot more juicy content coming your way.